It's a member of the worldwide La Cucaracha chain. It's one of Barb's personal favorites. And this is the beginning of Barb and John's excellent adventure. This is the Silver Rover, an excellent Ford product. We are chariot throughout the trip. Only problem is it's been taken over by an American assassin in the body of Johnny Thurber, who was determined to kill his wife by driving her into parked cars on the left. Here she comes, Barbara Thurber. Wave to the camera, Barbs, please. Say you're having a good time. Barbs. Guess she's having a good time. This is non-historic Coventry Cathedral. This was the cathedral that was built here after the original one, which we'll see in a minute, was bombed flat in World War II. This was, ahead of me is a large yellow canary. Answers to the name of Barbara. To the modern Coventry Cathedral. Directly ahead is a statue commemorating the Michigan victory over Ohio State. These are the remnants of the original church. As you can see into the entrance, there's some more of it to the left past the entrance. They left it up for commemorative purposes. Here we are in the interior of the church. Hopefully this isn't going to be too dark, but that's the spire, which I believe was left. And I pan slowly here. You can see the walls of the church and how it looked. It's a pretty good sized cathedral. It looks like the entrance to the church there. Actually, that's probably the altar. Okay. Let's see. Barbs, look this way. What we're doing here is doing a little bit of panning after the last thing you saw us here. This cathedral was bombed on November 15th, night of November 15th, 1940. It was 1 year and 6 days old. What you see is all that was left. The museum to behind me has two twisted timbers that fell that they use as a prop. I'm filming now. The next part of our trip was our arrival in Kinross after 12 hours on the road, where Barb
on the wrong side of
was
the
a
road.
great help. But we made it. And of course, as soon as I got here, I had a fax from my office that I had to deal with. But anyway, the commemorative part of this part of the trip is the picture of my daughter Sarah with her hand in front of her face. Say a few words, Sarah.
I just noticed that this bright light is still going to be in my face on Christmas morning, but I just thought about it. I'm not going to be there on Christmas morning next year.
That's right. So
I'll be in Australia. Ha ha! In the summer.
If all goes well. If I can find the money to do it after this trip.
Yes.
And now I'm going to swing over to the Fair Barbara. Turn around, Fair Barbara. Actually, you're in the mirror, so.
Good night.
This is a scene across from the Windle Strait Hotel where Alistair and Mary put us for the duration. What you see are not boulders lying in a field, those are sheep. I'm taking this scene specifically for the benefit of my sister Jean. If one of the damn sheep would move, you could actually prove what they were. It's a lovely hotel, really, very nice hotel. You saw it in the last scene at night, but this morning it's much, much prettier. This is the seaside of St. Andrews, Scotland. And straight ahead is the castle. Another view of the castle on the side of the cliffs. Yellow canary and her daughter walking across the grounds of St. Andrews. Well, the remaining wall, or west wall, I believe, of the castle, and beyond is the Atlantic Ocean. This is the entrance to the castle. I guess it was the entrance you went through when after you crossed the moat. You're lucky you didn't throw you into the moat.
Don't.
It's the inside of the castle. And as you go around, you will see tower, the remains of a tower. This is the one of the blockhouses in the corner of the castle. As you pan down, this was the seawall, seaside wall of the castle. It's another blockhouse, watchtower, and the prison was close by. The bottle dungeon is sort of in front of that tower base that you see. From the top of one of the towers in the castle, this is a shot of the tower of the cathedral, the front of the St. Andrews Cathedral. And you pan over here, and this is the entranceway from the castle that we just came through. It's the most complete part of this building. The well in front here. And you pan this way. Low tide is here, and that's the Atlantic Ocean. This is another view of the cathedral. The row houses along the seashore here in St. Andrews. One of them is for sale. I saw a Max Brooks sign in front of it. Another view of the Tower of St. Andrews. Lane in St. Andrews. It's typical, but it's kind of a picturesque little walk from the castle back to the main area. The main street of St. Andrews, Market Street, it's one of the main streets, has a lot of shops and a typical prosperous Scottish town. You can see it's a really good sized town, and the business section of it is really good sized. We're about a quarter of a mile from the famous St. Andrews golf course. This is St. Andrews Cathedral. What you see in front of you is called the loggia. There's a walkway between two main buildings. This is a church that was basically founded by God and later taken over. This is the same church to view through the gateway. It's amazing how these Presbyterians can let such a beautiful Catholic church go to knock on here. But that's the way Protestants are. This is the graveyard. It went with the parish. Main church, the spire in the back wall where the apse was. This is the cloister, St. Andrews. This is the walkway coming toward the camera where the monks would have walked into the main cathedral. is great. All these Catholics, whatever happens to them. This is the garden at Windlestray. It's very pretty. Inside the hotel, this is a Friday afternoon. Inside the hotel there are a bunch of guys in skirts drinking Martins. It's another shot of the garden at Windlestray. Unfortunately, most of the plants in the garden are roses, and they'll probably be in bloom a couple weeks from now from the looks of them. They're very, very pretty. The guys in skirts inside drinking Martins are getting louder, saying things in Celtic, I think. I can't understand the language. Might be English, but I couldn't understand it even if it was. Another shot of the garden at the hotel. This is good practice for someone who isn't used to using a video camera. It's really a lovely garden. And behind me again, you can hear the guys in kilts drinking Martins. Here's another picture of the sheep. They're walking away. This is the genie's benefit. They turn around and come this way. I don't know why they're walking away from it. But because they're eating tall grass. This is the house of the sheep owner. Very nice house for sheep farming. So the building you see is straight ahead of you. It's called the Green Hotel. It's owned by Sir David, who owns most of the town. Apparently he does not own Windlestray, where we're staying, and that's probably the reason why the drinks are honest there. They're not watered, and not one guest has been executed in over 400 years. A little closer view of the Green Hotel. It's a pretty looking little place. This is the Windlestray Hotel, in front of where we were staying, the hotel we were staying. It's really a lovely, lovely place, as you can see by its gardens. This hotel, as I said before, is not owned by Sir David. And that accounts for the fact that men in skirts are not arrested here. A little bit of a mobility check, folks. Low left of the main street. And directly behind me are the sheep fields. And there are other sheep eating. Once again, this is my sister Jean, who very appreciates anything I do for her.
Look at the beautiful rainbow.
And remember, if you gotta take the thumb off, you have to hit the red button again to make it stop recording.
How do you zoom in?
It's on the top. It's only right front camera.
Beautiful rainbow. Uh-huh. And we have Sir David's sheep.
I already have my 9 shots of it.
Where are they? Ah. Aha. Hello, sheep. Look at that awesome rainbow. Cool. Bye-bye. This is
The little guardhouse castle in the middle of Loch Leland, which is really in the center of Kinross. It's owned by Sir David Montgomery. If you swing around quickly, there's the loch. Little boat that just brought us here. This is inside the castle. See the two yellow canaries going through the door. And then these are the castle walls. This area over here was the kitchen and the hall. There's the entrance, and then in front of me is the tower, which they say is a 5-story tower, one of the oldest in Scotland. This castle was been here since the 1200s. For much of the time, it was owned by the powerful Douglas family, they say. And about 200 years ago, maybe a little less, it was acquired by the Montgomery family, who still own it, although the British government, Scottish government, pays for its upkeep. Outside there are some cannon, and I'm told that when the local authorities try to raise the taxes on the land, Sir David Montgomery comes over here and shells the town until they promise that the taxes will not be raised. This is the entrance to the lower dungeon area of the tower. 3 yellow canaries huddled up on their perch. They're all leaving now. They're flightless birds. Making loud cawing noises over in the corner of this, and the Scots are looking kind of upset about it, but you know, the canaries claim that they're doing the best that they can. Apartment where Mary Queen of Scots was imprisoned and actually ultimately abdicated the throne of Scotland. Inside the tower, the next floor where that sign is up there is the level of the apartment where Mary spent her last days as the Scottish Queen. This was the window that she could look out of. See the little seats on either side of the window. This actually, although it's 2 stories in the air, is the entrance from the Great Hall through that door opening there. There's also a stairway through this area right here. This is in the small room that you actually enter the castle tower, and as you can see, very small entranceway. This is the stairway. Takes you up. Very, very narrow. This is the remaining part of the wall. A little shed for the representative of the Scottish National Trust. Took our money. £2 a head. It's really a very lovely place. A little chilly, but very lovely. The actual entry through the castle walls, we're going out at the moment. One of the few that's high enough to walk out standing up straight. This is a view of the loch. Very, very pretty. It's a view back toward Kinross. Little canary through the trees, moving regally, as all yellow canaries do. Wave to the camera, Barb. Wave again. Now you're all out of focus and you're... Okay, all right, John, walk down the stairs. At least I'll have Grandma, that picture for Grandma. It's on the lane to the church where Louise is going to be married. To my left is a drunken, uproarious American.
Gringo.
Full of bad manners and gin.
Gringo.
Basically, we see a car coming this way.
It's your last picture.
Yeah, but it'll be an exciting one. We're walking down the way. Yeah. This is a church. Looks like the Reverend up front. There's a guy in skirts talking to him, the identity of whom I do not know. And this is the church. The entrance way into the church. People are now arriving.
That must have been something special. Very early on.
I wasn't wanting to get of breakfast.
Yeah, this one is working. Except there, I didn't turn it off one time. I had it pointing.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, you can edit over that.
Wow.
Actually, you can go back and shoot some.
Do you have sound on that then, or?
But you can't hear it until you play it in the VCR. The ladies with their large hats. Yeah. I guess they're coming. Fellow down there in a kilt, shooting pictures like I am. This is Louise and Gordon. This one is Woodlands.
I got the tombstone. I think I got it.
That's Alistair and Mary. You can't see Alistair very well, but you can see Mary. In a large dark blue hat and blue suit.
Quite right. Oh, she's there.
That's the bride, here comes another. Now we're going to the party. Bride and groom. Sarah. This is Carla, the other bridesmaid, Louise's friend. That's Alistair. Proud father. Proud father. There we go. That's what I wanted. A little action. A little action. All right, little dance. Let's see him move.
That's later.
There you go. That's it.
Is that a movie?
Yeah. You're actually moving. And I'm hearing your voice too, which is good. Sarah?
For me to misbehave.
Wait for Grandma, because that's who I'm doing this for.
Hi, Auntie Millie.
There you go. Give me another shot of that, Louise.
My number,
Hi,
two
Auntie
pictures there.
See? There's Louise saying hello to you. This is the Rolls Royce that Louise came in. There's the wedding party. There's Sarah and Carla. There's Louise. Gordon. I know. There's another guest at the wedding dressed in the traditional style with the Ramsey plaid. The car's ready to go. Here they come. There the bride's parents and groom's parents. Ready to go in this Mark 4 Jaguar, Mark 2 Jaguar. Give me a wave. Okay.
Take care. Enjoy yourself.
See you at the party. Alistair and Mary, the car's pulling up. They will come by and get in the car. It's okay. Wave, Mary. Wave. Barb and Mary. Bob's hat, which is unlike any other one at the wedding.
He's freezing to death.
I'm trying to just stay in the picture here. Barb, turn around. Mary, turn around. I got it in there.
The artist and bride.
This is the church, a long angle shot of it. The wedding's over. Gordon is a condemned man. Now we're at the hotel, the garden party. There's Barb. Barb, turn around. Mary, 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 turn around. Oh, these are great.
And you're gonna have us record our...
Actually, I'm trying to use up the last bit of this tape.
Go down by Sarah.
I will, but there's... Sarah? 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 Give me a smile. Carla, give me a smile.
Americans, please.
Okay, Sarah. Give me a smile. Talk to the camera.
Sarah, we're on the plane going home now.
Talk to the camera.
What?
Talk to the camera.
Hi, Grandma. Wish you were here.
Tell your dad you need more money.
This is kind of a goofy film. It's like my training film. The next film is going to be good.
My dress.
Wet on the back.
Right, bridegroom, join your wife.
I know.
She's done. Sarah, would you go over and stand by Sarah for just one picture and put her drink?
Now?
Yeah.
Hey, why don't we'll get all four of you guys
And then I'll
together?
get off. Huh? My brother? John.
Bridegroom, can you not cheer up about watching that? That's grand. Okay, take that home.
Rugby? Do they, when they play rugby, do they play in the jokes too? No, that's
Ask your old man for money.
There we go.
Everybody's gonna hear see John's film.
Son?
And you're gonna say, "Boy, John, what's wrong with your
Say something to the camera.
I know, but I always feel embarrassed.
No, I don't. Don't.
I've already,
Son,
I know, you've got enough of me, Father.
but I'm running out of
I know. Well, just shoot something. Shoot the bridal party or something.
I want to do that.
Second row in here, Dad. That's it. You can't be an uncle.